look, man, we talked about Mike McDaniel. The Bucs and the Eagles both pursued Mike McDaniel as their potential offensive coordinator target. The Bucs were especially diligent in their courtship of Mike McDaniel, as this tweet says. I would have never said courtship otherwise. But we had this quote tweet from Dan Snyder where he said, McDaniels chose to coach Herbert over Hurts. Huh? Despite the Eagles having a better O-line, a better running back, the best O-line coach in football, and 2 elite wide receivers. Oh, yeah. You don't say? I'm just happy to keep him out of the NFC East. Fellas, do you guys think with this Mike McDaniel move to the Chargers that these coaches are looking at the Eagles as a bad OC job?
I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than PrizePicks. Football season is here and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to use. To create a lineup, all you got to do, select a few player stats, pick more or less. That's literally it. PrizePicks is available in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Georgia. But my favorite thing, PrizePicks is going to give you $50 in lineups when you make your first $5 lineup. What's that mean? Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups for free. Just download the app and use promo code Speakeasy today. $5 gets you $50 in lineups. PrizePicks. It's good to be right. Mike McDaniel taking the Chargers job is a huge indictment on just Jalen Hurts. Mike McDaniel taking the Chargers OC job, huge indictment on Jalen Hurts. Because if you're an offensive coordinator and you want to get a head coaching job instantaneously, the Eagles are the surest path. The Chargers OC just got fired. He ain't finna get no head coaching job. Kellen Moore, head coaching job. Shane Steichen, head coaching job. So if you trust your ability as an offensive coordinator, not Brian Johnson, not Kevin Patullo, then the Eagles are a feeder system to a head coaching job. So why the hell would you not want to go coach the best offensive roster in football? Why the hell would you not want to go be a coach on a team where you have seen 2 OCs in the last 5 years get head coaching jobs? If you desire to get another head coaching job, Mike McDaniel. The only reason that I could suggest is if you have questions or concerns about how you will be limited based upon the quarterback. That's the only thing I would suggest. Because why would you not want to go coach Saquon Barkley? Why would you not want to go coach Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown? You still got some good years in Dallas Goedert. Why would you not want to go have maybe the best tackle combination, Jordan Mailata, Lane Johnson out there protecting your quarterback? Why not? Why would you not want to go be a coach on a team where your defense is going to be top 5 annually and they're not losing any players in this coming year? Why not? Somebody who has to tell me, why would you not want to go coach that team? Unless the person that dictates your success as an offensive coordinator, you have questions about. It's Jalen. That's the only thing that I can deduce, T, as somebody who's been inside locker rooms and outside locker rooms. That's the only thing I can deduce.
To a certain degree, right? You may be right. I used to eat a lot of ice cream, man.
Yes, sir.
Like 7 days a week. My preference was cookies and cream. That was my preference.
I hear you. Smart man.
Hallelujah.
Mike McDaniels prefers Herbert. That's his style of quarterback. He just prefers, it's not an indictment of Jalen Hurts. It's I prefer this over that.
Hold on, T. Pause. Beep.
Right?
Half or a full?
Half.
Half? Okay.
Half time out. Go ahead.
I hosted biggest reality show one time in America, Bachelor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hosted The Bachelor. Y'all, if y'all never watched The Bachelor, the premise of the show.
I want her over her.
One guy, 25 women, he gets to choose.
Yeah.
With all due respect, there are some objectively fine individuals. Objectively. Preference is now irrelevant. Objectively, she's bad. There are some individuals like, she's bad to him. She's bad to him. But there are others that are just objectively
bad to everybody.
To everybody.
Yeah. You're true. That's very true. You're right.
Stop talking to me about preference, T. Because Matthew Stafford is objectively that dude. Objectively. Joe Burrow, objectively that dude. Josh Allen, objectively that dude. And you want to start telling me that Jalen Hurts, he cool to him. He cool to them. That's an indictment, T. That is absolutely an indictment. If you are not objectively talented, he talented to him. That's an indictment, G.
Okay, and then how about this? You go to Philly. I believe had he gone to Philly, that'd have gone crazy. Because I believe he's that good of a coach. It don't start off the right way. You in Philly, or you in LA if it don't start off the right way.
LA
The amount of scrutiny that he would get in Philadelphia would be a lot more. And I'm from here, so I'm biased. Where you want to live? In Manhattan, Hermosa Beach, or in Philadelphia? Where you want to live?
Yeah, because you was just this in Indiana. The weather ain't that much different.
Like, when you look at the weather coming from Miami, now he coming to L.A., and you're playing with one of the most physically talented quarterbacks probably to ever play. He just hasn't reached the success from a team basis. Like, Herbert is his type of quarterback, can make every throw. You can layer the ball. You can throw it accuracy.
But
you can throw it anticipation. You can
you're
actually get out and
You're
run.
not realizing, T, you're doing what the individual does when he's trying to be polite while breaking up with her. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
It's all me.
It ain't got nothing to do with you. No, she's a little bit better of a cook.
But Jalen,
she's a little bit more intelligent.
like,
but it ain't got nothing. I promise, it ain't got nothing to do with you at all. It's that no, you are perfect for whoever
so a
you're
guy
talking
that
about.
won, a guy that won a Super Bowl and was an MVP and outdueled a guy that many believe is on his way to being the greatest. How can you not say that quarterback can play?
I didn't say he can't.
He's
play.
limited though.
He
has his
T,
limits.
You don't even realize
then
you
why
dissing
haven't-
Jalen.
No. And this is the thing, though. I'm a fan of Jalen, but I do think there's quarterbacks better than Jalen. Like everybody that's an Eagle fan.
Like Mike McDaniel.
But the dude made plays when needed.
Sure.
He made plays when needed. And so he's taking the Eagles places that Herbert has never taken the Chargers.
Absolutely.
It's very true.
So then why the hell isn't Mike McDaniel going to Philadelphia?
Because he likes Herbert more for his system.
Yeah,
But
I don't even think he's looking at what they've
many-
done previously. He's looking at what could I do with what I'm bringing.
When you look at the Eagles, because a lot of the plays are in the gun, so it's very rarely is it 5-step drop. So it's a 3-step. The gun is really a 5-step drop, right? How many times when you hit that 3rd step, ball come out? How many times?
With Jalen?
Oh, not just
Never.
How many times does that happen?
With Jalen Hurts?
Yes.
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't.
But that's how Mike McDaniel wants to play, right?
Absolutely.
That's how he wants to play. If you're not playing how the coach want to play, why wouldn't I go with this guy? Because that's how he plays.
But the objective of a coach is to get you to play how I want you to play.
But
Michael Jordan wasn't always running that triangle
how
offense.
many-
Somebody talk to me.
But at some point, this coach tried to get him to do it. This coach tried to get him. He don't play that way.
So then, T, everything you're saying, I agree with. I just, you know me, no filter. It's an indictment on Jalen Hurts. Everything you're saying is factual. You just don't realize you are indicting Jalen Hurts with everything you're saying. If Kellen Moore can't get him to do it, if Shane Steichen can't get him to do it, if Brian Johnson can't get him to do it.
But they're winning. They're winning. They win more.
T, let me ask you this. What team is more likely to have success next year? The Eagles or the Chargers? It's a very simple question.
I'm gonna answer that.
Go ahead.
And I'm not, if Mentor is there, I'm gonna say it's easily.
T,
the
you know
Chargers.
us a lot.
Wow.
T,
Nah,
the
I'm gonna get
AFC East.
Yes.
The AFC West put 3 teams in the playoffs this year. 3 of them. Chargers, Broncos. Who else in that division?
Nobody
my
else.
bad. Chiefs didn't
The
make
Chiefs
it.
didn't
Chiefs
make
didn't
it.
make it.
The
Chiefs didn't make
Ravens,
it.
yeah.
But like 3 of those teams are bona fide.
Always.
In the NFC East. What the hell are they doing over there? T, like, why would you
Well, your
not?
Cowboys ain't gonna
hold
do
on
well.
now.
Okay,
Hold on now.
yeah,
So-
go ahead.
But
Go ahead, Kitty.
I don't want to get distracted. But like,
Come
be
on now.
for real.
We a DC higher away, man.
But just because the Eagles have a great team, who's the OC? Who's gonna be the OC? Yeah, they're gonna be competitive, right? The Chargers have so much room to grow. They have so much room to
And
grow.
even if they grow, they will never be the Philadelphia Eagles. Omarion Hampton is never going to be Saquon Barkley,
No,
with all
never.
due respect.
No, never.
Who's our right tackle? Rashawn
Who?
Slater?
Yeah.
no, left tackle is Rashawn Slater, right tackle is Joe
Alt
Alt.
is amazing. He's not going to be Lane Johnson.
Whoa.
He's not.
You don't know that.
You don't know
I
that.
don't. But here's my
You don't know that at
thing.
this
Is he
point.
going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer?
He got talent,
great,
brother.
but even if he is, great, you'll be Lane Johnson. You're not going to be better.
Yeah.
Lane Johnson, they first ballot Hall of Famer. Chet, we're
Yeah,
good there.
that's fair.
Right?
That's
Like,
fair.
whoever they got at there at center is likely not going to be Cam Jurgens. It's not going to happen. You know, whoever's the left guard, likely not going to be Landon Dickerson. It's just not going to happen. So, like, and Quentin Johnson will never be A.J. Brown. So what I'm sitting here saying is, even if the Chargers are growing, even if they growing, they not going to grow into them.
But on the defensive side of the ball, you would say the Eagles have individually better players.
Better players all around.
Who is the better defense?
It was a toss-up, but I'll say the Chargers.
They were the better defense, and individually, we would all take.
But it was who's a better defense? It was marginal. T, you notice it was It wasn't so much that if I'm Mike McDaniel, I'm going to the Chargers over the Eagles. T, it's almost asinine outside of the quarterback.
The problem is, why do they look similar this year though? Both had defense that can make a lot of plays, and then an offense that was just not able to get things going throughout the season. I think it's simple for me. Mike McDaniel chose Justin Herbert out there in LA because it's just like, hey, imagine you're in a long-term relationship with a girl, and there's just like something that's always just been missing. There's just something that's just not hitting, right? And then you get out of that relationship. Are you going to go talk to someone that's similar to that girl that might be limited? Or no, I'm going to go talk to that girl that does the stuff that I have never seen before, the stuff that I was seeing happen outside of things. You know what I mean? I think it's just a different situation. He sees his offense best suited for Justin Herbert and his play style. More than he does what Jalen Hurts has. Do I think that he would win more in Philadelphia? Yes, I agree with that point. But I think Jalen Hurts, he is limited. Anybody that's saying that he's not is lying to themselves. He has his limitations. Not saying that he isn't good. There's a lot of quarterbacks that are really good that have their limitations, but he has his limitations, and that's why I think Mike McDaniel chose to go to the Chargers.
But if he has his limitations, then are we not all saying that Jalen Hurts is scaring offensive coordinators away?
No, he just scared this one away.
The best one.
Yeah.
If they get Daboll, how are we feeling it?
Daboll's fine. Daboll's the same thing. To me, Daboll has more experience. Where Daboll lacks from Mike McDaniel, he makes up in experience. They got Daboll. I'm not mad at all because Daboll knows how to use a running quarterback better than Mike McDaniel. If you want to say Daboll's a better fit, that's fine. But T, what makes a great coach is a coach that's adaptable.
I don't think nobody wants to do you don't want to be Mike McDaniel and deal with.
I can't call this. I can't call that.
You don't want. You're not gonna have that out here.
Yep.
You're just not gonna have that. That's why I think okay, I'm gonna go out here in LA. I'm gonna get this done, and then I'm gonna move on. It's gonna be a 1-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look,
he's moving on.
Yeah, we just got a $50 super chat. What's up, Trey?
We did just get a $50 super chat. Looks like it was from one of our women regulars.
Hold on
Shout out to our women regulars in the chat. We always love that. Aisha said,
"What up, Aisha?
It's too cold for McDaniel here in Philly, and he can't wear no capris after October
That's
here."
Facts. That's facts.
So of course he went to LA.
Miami and LA. He a California guy. You know what I mean?
Hurts Hayden Bear. And Acho.
Oh, here we go.
Next year will be our year. Love for TJ and Social Trey.
Should have been y'all year the past 4 years. Come on.
Go Birds. Eagles just need a good OC.
The only place I differ, because honestly, Philly's a phenomenal city to live in. I can't even front. I love Philadelphia. But if you're McDaniel, you didn't make this decision because of the weather. You didn't.
It didn't play a part at all?
No.
Yeah.
It didn't play a part at all?
No. If he was signing a 10-year deal, sure.
You had to play playoff football at the end of the day. You're going to have to go to some weather.
He didn't make this decision because of no weather.
But you may have met your family. I don't think people in October, we ain't looking at how's it look outside? Man, we putting on some flip-flops, some shorts, and a T-shirt. We gone. That's what I do.
I think the bread and the quarterback made the decision.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Where else we got?
That was our $50 super chat. I do have a couple of $20 to get to.
214
Mr. DFW is in the building.
What up, 214?
Send a super chat and said McDaniel may prefer Herbert. However, when it comes to Philly, A.J. Brown kicks up so much dust. I believe A.J. still being there played more of a part in McDaniel not going to Philly as opposed to Hurts. Wow. How y'all feel about that?
Hell no. He had to do
I don't want to coach one of the better
Tyreek Hill got arrested on the way to a game.
A.J. Brown, he ain't going to have those same problems because he going to get him the ball.
Yeah.
He going to get him the ball.
Also, bruh, A.J. Brown has fake distractions.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill's had real distractions.
Yeah. Multiple real distractions.
You know what I mean? It's in the midst of a real distraction.
Real life.
Yeah. I remember about
Very
that.
true.
Sub-Zero X5X said the gap between Tua and Hurts is roster and CTE. On another note, if the Chargers lose Mentor, maybe they bring in Raheem and Salah. Plus, the Salah hire was based off of how Salah listened to Woody in New York.
If the Chargers lose Mentor, that's a big deal. But Harbaugh is so intentional about his OC. I think they'll be fine. Plus, realistically speaking, I think he'll go get Wink Martindale.